Have you ever woken up feeling like your energy's already running low? Like your body just doesn't move like it used to? Here's the good news. Science says you can turn that around. In fact, just a few simple habits could add 10 healthy, vibrant years to your life. And the best part? They're easy. To start today, let's begin with movement. You don't need to run marathons. Just keep your body active. A daily 30-minute walk, even broken into short bursts, strengthens your heart, lifts your mood, and keeps your joints flexible. Think of it like oiling a machine. Regular motion keeps everything working smoothly. Next up, connection. Loneliness can be as harmful as smoking, so make time for people who matter. Call a friend, join a club, or even chat with neighbors. 055K. Those little moments of laughter and conversation aren't just fun. They're medicine for a longer, happier life. Finally, don't underestimate sleep. As we age, quality rest becomes even more crucial. Stick to a regular bedtime. Keep your room cool and dark, and avoid screens before bed. If you wake up at night, don't just lie there. Get up, read for a bit, then try again. Small changes can mean waking up refreshed. These 3 habits, movement, connection, and sleep, are your foundation. And guess what? We've got 2 more powerful tips coming up next. Because adding years to your life isn't just about time. It's about living those years to the fullest. Now that we've covered the power of movement, connection, and sleep, let's talk about something that might surprise you. Hydration. It sounds simple, but after 60, your sense of thirst changes. And it's easy to become dehydrated without even realizing it. And that's a problem, because water isn't just about quenching thirst. It keeps your joints cushioned, your brain sharp, and even helps your heart pump blood more efficiently. So how much water do you really need? A good rule of thumb is to drink half your body weight in ounces each day. If that sounds like a lot, start small. Keep a glass of water by your bedside and drink it first thing in the morning. Add slices of lemon or cucumber if plain water doesn't appeal to you. And here's a little trick. If you're feeling tired or foggy-headed, try drinking a glass of water before reaching for coffee or a snack. You might be surprised how often dehydration is the real culprit behind that afternoon slump. Now let's move on to our 5th and final habit, mindful eating. After 60, your metabolism changes, but that doesn't mean you have to resign yourself to bland old people food. 254. In fact, the Mediterranean diet, rich in colorful vegetables, healthy fats like olive oil, and lean proteins, has been proven to add years to your life while keeping meals delicious. Here's the key focus on adding good things in, rather than restricting yourself. Start by making half your plate vegetables at each meal. Choose whole grains over processed ones, and don't forget about protein. It becomes even more important as we age to maintain muscle mass. A palm-sized portion of fish, chicken, beans, or eggs at each meal can make a big difference. One more pro tip: slow down eating mindfully, savoring each bite. Putting your fork down between bites not only helps digestion, but can prevent overeating. And remember, food is meant to be enjoyed. A small square of dark chocolate or a glass of red wine can absolutely be part of a longevity diet when enjoyed in moderation. In fact, the Mediterranean diet, rich in colorful vegetables, healthy fats like olive oil, and lean proteins, has been proven to add years to your life while keeping meals delicious. Here's the key focus on adding good things in, rather than restricting yourself. Start by making half your plate vegetables at each meal. Choose whole grains over processed ones, and don't forget about protein. It becomes even more important as we age to maintain muscle mass. A palm-sized portion of fish, chicken, beans, or eggs at each meal can make a big difference. One more pro tip: slow down, eating mindfully, savoring each bite. Putting your fork down between bites not only helps digestion, but can prevent overeating. And remember, food is meant to be enjoyed. A small square of dark chocolate or a glass of red wine can absolutely be part of a longevity diet when enjoyed in moderation. These 5 habits, movement, connection, sleep, hydration, and mindful eating, work together like a symphony to create better health. But here's what's truly exciting. You don't have to perfect them all at once. Even small steps in each area can start adding years, good years, to your life, starting today. You know, when we talk about adding years to your life, what we're really talking about is adding life to your years. Those little moments that make getting out of bed each morning worthwhile, watching your grandkids grow up, enjoying your morning coffee in the sunshine, or sharing stories with old friends. The 5 habits we've covered aren't just about living longer. They're about making sure every single day feels worth living. Let's take a quick look at how these habits work together. When you move your body regularly, you sleep better at night. When you're well rested, you make better food choices. Staying hydrated keeps your mind sharp for those meaningful conversations with loved ones. It's like building a beautiful mosaic. Each piece supports the others to create something greater than the sum of its parts. Now, I know change can feel overwhelming, especially when routines are set after decades of living a certain way. But here's the beautiful truth. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Start with just one small change this week. Maybe it's adding a 10-minute walk to your morning. Perhaps it's calling an old friend you've been meaning to catch up with. Small steps lead to big transformations. Remember that time you learned to ride a bike as a child? You probably wobbled at first, maybe even fell a few times. But with each attempt it got easier, until one day you were riding without even thinking about it. That's exactly how these healthy habits work. The first few days might feel awkward, but soon they'll become second nature, just part of who you are and how you live. I want you to imagine something. Picture yourself a year from now, feeling more energetic, more connected, more vibrant. Imagine looking back at this moment as the turning point when you decided to invest in your health and happiness. That future is absolutely within your reach, and it starts with the choices you make today. Before we wrap up, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which of these 5 habits resonates most with you? Maybe you've already discovered the power of good sleep, or perhaps you're excited to try mindful eating. Your experiences could inspire others in our community. If you found this helpful, do me a favor and hit that like button. It helps others discover this content. And if you're not already subscribed, I'd love to have you join us for more conversations about thriving at any age. Here's to your health, your happiness, and all the wonderful years ahead. Remember, it's never too late to start living your best life. Now go enjoy that beautiful day. You've earned it.